Good timing, good timing. It's bound to happen sooner or later. But still sucks. Man, we had like 3 days of no crashes. I was really excited. I was really hoping that would be a thing. Alright, guess we like another slaveholder run? Okay, I think it's got to be morale based. He's just better as a morale unit than he is as the other one. Tried the bleed. The bleed was kind of shit. $10 remaining. God, is the noise on this like louder now? Training price is a nice reduction. Guess we take armor here. Okay. Seems reasonable. It's kind of weird that I have to choose my run before I see my units. Like, I should be able to like customize my slaveholder after I see the units I'm given. Not even 100 votes. Yeah, 99. All right. What do we have? Got our dog, got our vampire. Vampire doesn't have any synergy with the dog, with the morale strategy. It's a ranked mode. Yeah, it's like an easier version of this. I don't know what the run is. Probably some sort of like duration thing. Actually don't want the dog taking damage till we can upgrade it if we can. Demoralized early is good. Although killing them is also okay. Start with this. I'm a monster. No mod names at all. Feels bad. Alright. Pretty vulnerable to morale. Dodge effective first trap. Heals. Morale weak. They're doing ice everywhere and physical to the back, physical to the front. Okay. Yeah, yes. I'll check out Battle Brothers when the DLC drops. Does it matter which one we hit with Bone Catapult? I guess this one's immune. We might as well Rallying Horn first then. And then we can... Oh wait, the catapult's after. Oh my god, that's so far away. Never mind. Just have to deal with the fact that this one's immune. Then we don't get the enrage effect at all. Trap layout's kind of shit, huh? Our spell is after our trap. Then it gives them time to get rid of the debuff as they go through 2 rooms. Alright. Done a Dove Cool playthrough. It's in the VODs. So no, I won't be playing it again until the DLC drops. Don't have any real reason to want to do that. Alright. So Fear of the Dead, applying Demoralize to them is pretty powerful. slowing them. Yeah, okay. Scream of Terror, yeah. Do I want to keep debuffing their speed? I don't mind it. Killed my guy with the AoE. Feels a little bad. We get one more? No. Okay. Slaveholder runs more focused and demoralizing. Still seems the strongest strategy available to the Slaveholder. We tried a bleed one. It didn't work very well. I don't know. It seems I'm finding the strategies to be fairly one-dimensional at the moment, but whether or not that's entirely true or just limited to what I've been doing, I'm not sure yet. I do keep doing those because they seem strong. These are not the traps we want to see right now. Gold seems extraordinarily strong. Not having my units scale up was really bad news for us last time. That said, I think I am going to do Trainer right off the bat. I'm kind of done with Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon. I'm done with Battle Brothers until the next DLC drops. I've played a lot of that game and have a lot of runs up on YouTube if you want to watch them. But all right, let's grab morale damage there. Ghost at level 3 was pretty good too. Leveled that. Fire damage everywhere. We have another morale attacker. What does this thing upgrade into? Doesn't get better for this, right? Vampire seems bleed oriented. We haven't played enough with the vampire to know what it levels up into. I don't know why these level ups are so cheap. Oh, because we have minus 20% chance to cost to upgrade, right, on Slaveholder. I don't think the Ice Skeleton actually levels into anything useful. But, maybe? Alright. Event. Don't have 125. It's Filthy Robot the Orc. That's funny that it's 125. Because that's not half what it costs us, because we should... I don't think it's applying the Slaveholder buff to that. Business trip? Yep. Alright. We can send this guy off for 208 gold. Mm-hmm. Or the Archer for 93. No. Take 208 gold. Adventures is... Mora can heal. Mendoza can heal. Both very fire vulnerable. You want the dog out there? Probably not. Like this maybe? Okay. Alright, chose not to upgrade a trap, which is fine. These things, one of them replaces a debuff. I don't mind a rallying horn here. Both of our fights occur. Oh, never mind. Rage 3 to the next group of monsters. Does it matter? It does do extra morale damage. It just feels like getting demoralized down is so good. Did I also run the... I did run the guy up stacks. We're going to run this then. Okay. Alright, air and fire to the front. Seems not great. What's the speed? 90. We're faster than them. They're going to have one stack of that, which we can add to it. This unit goes first. That's going to kill it though, right? It's going to do 16 ice damage, which is going to be multiplied by a bunch, almost 50% more. Call it 30. And then it's going to reduce his vulnerability by 20. Going to only 10%. How much fire? 40? So 30 and 40. God, it's so close. I don't want to have to do real math here. Fuck, I want to have to do real math here. Instead of rough ballpark math. Alright, so this is doing 16 fire resist. 16 fire... 16 ice minus 40. So 40% extra damage. Doing 22 and a bit. And then this thing will do fire modified by 15%. So do 85% of that. 85% of 40. $55 and a bit. Am I missing something here? No. Seems like it's okay. All right. Okay. Air and fire to the front. Okay. Just a level 2, yeah. Do you want health? He seems so much better set up for morale attacks, isn't he? Neither of these units are particularly good versus that. I think we'll just take gold. Okay. Engineer or trainer. A business trip and a alchemist coming up. Another level on a couple of these would be really nice. However, engineering that trap is pretty valuable too. Let's do this. We did already invest in the level up once. Let's grab this. This thing gets better. Okay. Business trip. 180. Lose the ghost. Running a lot of skeletons. Doesn't seem like we're running all that many elementals at the moment. Too bad for the ghost. Alchemist. Should convert tears to blood as much as possible. I don't know if it's worth doing this early. Probably just better selling for cash right now. We can do engineer again, I guess. Alright. Okay. Take the engineer. Ah, dude, engineer versus business trip here. So it was $250 to upgrade last time, so presumably it's going to be more expensive this time. This one wasn't $250 though. It was like a lower level trap or something. Cost me less to upgrade. Wish they just told me what that was. So assume it's $275 for the one. I get one upgrade here. I get another business trip. Let's take another business trip. It's a resource. Bone dog away. Are we running any orcs to actually gain benefit from the Aegis? That guy. That guy, but we're not really likely to keep him around. That guy, really not likely to keep him around. It's pretty minimal. I don't really want the dog gone for this long, though. This is definitely the one that's better. That gets rid of 2 of our morale units for now. This is not very useful. Fine. Okay. Veterans? You bet. Alright. Let's take a look at this. We have almost no remaining morale attacks left to us. Although these two increase morale damage dealt. Skeleton implies demoralized too. Skeleton mages, skeleton fire dudes. They're all over the place. Alright. Let's try this. Okay. Last time we didn't feel like we scaled fast enough because we didn't have any money to do anything ever. 50% of morale back to 1 hero after 1 fight. Alright. Are they shuffling us? They aren't. Doing ice damage to everybody, then fire to the front. Kind of rough. What's their speed at? This guy, they both go faster than us. This is 50 air damage to the back. Probably like that. Nobody's very good versus physical damage here. Or fire. Not even sure a noob from K survives, but it's the unit I care least about surviving. Although we don't really have good attacks here at all, do we? It's pretty rough. This might be fighting with the boss here. Alright, we can try versus slow to get maybe one more attack with the skeleton. I don't really care about physical damage at all, so anything else is just pointless. Still alive, kind of surprising. It's giving them plenty of rounds to tick on their morale damage though, isn't it? So that's kind of good. Restored a bunch of morale, it's too bad. It's too much party horn for him. $78 air damage, 78 physical. Okay. You could not kill anyone, that'd be great. You can kill him with frozen arm. Sure. Yeah. Succubus wasn't so good for this strategy, nor was Poisonous Plant. 186 gold is great. Alright, Engineer and Trainer both available. Our Flame Eater is wounded, so we can't level it. A couple other guys are missing, including the dog who we'd like to level, the ghost who we'd like to level. Huh. This might just be an engineer then. Okay. Level our 2 morale attackers. Black Market. I would actually like to get rid of some units. This unit does nothing from us except there's a skeleton. I don't know. Pretty low on people. This might just be a wait. One motivation for all available monsters. Changes this, changes that, doesn't change that, doesn't change that. Kind of low on people right now. I think I'm going to do that. Don't love that trade though. Take another event. Took 45 physical damage. Send people on a business trip. Gone for 5 weeks. Heals their morale. Gone for 10 weeks. Lowers their morale but gives me troll beer. The additional damage and morale when their motivation is full, or more resources, but gone for 8 weeks. And we're gonna take resources because that's how I am. All right, just regular adventures seems pretty doable. Ghost is back. Okay. It just seems so much stronger than the other strategies, doesn't it? 50% morale back to a hero after a fight. No avoiding traps. Rallying Horn is the next 2 groups of monsters, so getting it down early is probably good. Not quite as much ticking of Demoralize, though. Alright, they do physical up front, nature everywhere, and air to the back. Am I really not going to use either of these? I mean, the unit's definitely going to die. .26 nature. Any other AoEs? No. Alright, let's run that. Physical to the front. Ew. Air to the back. Nature everywhere. Yeah. Oh, stun's so nice there. Might actually... Oh no, we're faster than him. It actually doesn't matter. Thought we might get an extra scream out of it, but it doesn't look like we do. Well, maybe we do. No. Okay. But they're almost out of morale already, so... Seems like we're in pretty good shape. Troll beer again, Scepter of Destiny, or Chalice of Youth. Yeah, 10% extra life on skeletons. We got like 5 skeletons. Seems good. Check it out. Merchant, Therapist, or Event. 1 morale useful. No. Yes. Yes. No. Sure. Okay. Business trip, 100%. Bone Dog for 1,000,000 weeks. Vampire for 8 weeks. Yeah. Go get me resources, Vampire. Okay. Trainer now. Not everybody's here, but a lot of us are. It seems good. Let's take the trainer. Want to upgrade Bone Dog. Slightly more power. Slightly more ice resist is pretty sad. The Ghost to 3 was good though, right? Very good. The Orc being leveled, maybe. Up the Skeleton for a bit more survivability. Noob from K is getting leveled. Ah, it's another skeleton. It has more HP doing this. This is an ice skeleton. We'll train that as well. This guy has morale attack. We'll train that. Dog has morale attack. We'll train that. Anything else we want to train? Yes, we don't need more money. Okay. Alright, veterans 100%. How are we on people? Not bad. Let Mora sit for 1 week. Filthy maybe survives if he goes there. Like this then. Okay. Veterans again for resources. Yeah, we got our Bone Dog trained up. Level 3 Bone Dog. Okay. Where's the first attack suffer? They heal, but they have no anti-resolve stuff. Doing air to the front, nature everywhere, nature to the back. Go first on the thing, 110. 115 hits us with 26 nature. Do we survive that? I mean, we survived the 26 nature, but did we survive the 45 after with elemental weakness? No. Right? They're doing 25% more damage. Are they buffed? They're not. So this does 26 nature damage. 26 nature damage multiplied by 25% extra, which is another 8. So 34, 34, and 45 with another 12. So 57 and no, there's no way. It's not even close. 72, also not close with the same negative nature as us. Neither of us survived that. Do we survive the air nuke in the front? It goes last. We're after this though, so we'd have to take 2 rounds of nature damage and the air nuke now. So there's no good way to take this fight then. Can't even stun this. Alright, feels bad. Catapult after our first unit so we don't get the rage bonus. Feels bad. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Air in the back. Nature everywhere. Oh, it's air up front. Okay. I think we survived this just fine, but I was hoping to get a little bit better value out of some of our units, which I don't think is going to happen. Okay. Alright. We almost needed... Maybe I should have done the traps in the other order. Maybe the enrage wasn't worth the same value as having got the ticking demoralize going. I'm not sure. Need to master spells is kind of a bitch, huh? That's the rogue from killing that. It's interesting. So we get another block there. It's good. We haven't beat a full run yet. Although 2 of our runs yesterday were ended kind of strangely. Resistance is +5, useless. Pandora's box has been okay. I don't remember it actually being any better than the enraged catapult. So I think we'll take this. All right, we've got a trainer available. Quite a lot of people available for that trainer too. Have enough cash to make this useful? 409. It's kind of weak cash. Therapist help us at all? No. Depends if we pay him. If we pay him, it does. It goes yes, no, yes, yes, yeah. That's actually quite a lot of value out of that therapist. All right, fine. Okay, do we have to pay him or can we roll with just the one? Just the one helps here, here, here. Doesn't help there. Doesn't help. I think we just take the one. All right, plunder. Volunteers for this. Let's see. Upgraded trap, pretty bad. Set a monster free, not bad. Gold, set a monster free, low chance of it though. Volunteers get +1. It doesn't change anything getting +1 here. Cash is king. Let's take this. Got a dude. Got the gold. Employee was injured. Okay. It's actually a pretty good outcome. Alchemist is good here. Convert tears to blood. And then convert blood and tears to gold. Try to leave a little bit of this stuff in case we get the other event for building better stuff. Business trip or plunder. How's our people looking? People's looking okay. Take a business trip. We get a wand with a buff, which is kind of shit, and 75 gold. 100 gold in motivation, golden tears. Let's take gold in tears, but it's our ice skeletons. Kind of a bummer. 8 weeks is a while too. Alright. Ice veterans, yep. How do we want to set this up? Spread these out clearly. Ghost there. Dog there. This dude there. This dude there. Okay. Veterans it is. Alright, trap first is extremely nice. Randomly shuffles us, 50% morale back. Can't be affected by poison. Up to the resistances. Actually, this trap placement's really good. So we go Rallying Horn into Bone Catapult. Get our fight here. We want to get this out. Can we survive? Speed 75, 65. Fire everywhere. Air to the back. Physical front. Air to the back. Fire everywhere. This will wound them on Iron Hand. Like that, I guess. Maybe we get 2 casts out of the skeleton then. Seems fine. Okay. Bone Catapult. And then any morale damage remaining. We've got a ghost and a dog. This thing's gonna be alive. Honestly, all their stuff might be here still. Air damage to the back versus a ghost seems fine. Fire damage twice. Will it kill our ghost? It will. It's kind of bad news. So we don't even get to eat that hit because we already have sacrificed. Unless we did that, maybe. Okay. Might wound the dog. Maybe should have put the other skeleton in because we'll probably have it under control by then. Oh, I forgot about the shuffle. That's kind of bad news, huh? Yeah, feels bad. Forgot all about the fucking shuffle. So we missed upping the number of demoralized stacks. Actually, might not. I think it would have. 50-50, I guess. Yeah. Fucking shuffle. Do I need to spectral explosion here? I don't think so. Dog strong. Second Chalice of Youth would be nice. Demons returning HP. Elemental. Let's take more bone HP. Seems great. Alright, we've got a trainer and some cash finally. Seems like a good time to be Our guy's out, but everybody else is here. This is a very good time to be. All right, let's train. We could also finish our trap level ups. I think it's training time though. All right, let's get our dog to the next level. Upgrades the AoE, upgrades HP, upgrades air resist. Seems great. We want to upgrade other skeletons that do morale damage here. This is just power. Also upgrading that. That's okay. Any other skeletons? The ghost. Does the ghost get better? Did we decide as we leveled them up a little bit at HPs? Maybe okay. I don't remember the ghost being very good past level 3. Been using this guy. He's not terrible in this strategy. Although he's not a... I'm going to take the ghost level too. We gonna do anything else? I'm going to like this level. I mean, any morale guy I think I'm leveling. And then we need some people as just like blockers. These are meat shield upgrades. It's not terrible either. This guy's not a meat shield. His resist kind of suck. Do I level the ice yetis? Alright. Well, 160 twice. I don't remember what's next. I guess not. Just leave it here. Alright, alchemist for tiers. You bet. Okay. Take the event. Accept 504 gold. 1 morale is actually pretty useful here. 2 morale, not useful, not useful. Okay, we'll take the therapist. Out of thank.
Stronger.
And then we're gonna run champion. Have some flexibility here. Seems decent. Okay. Is there a catch to that event? I don't know. Probably. I mean, it just gives us a shit ton of gold, right? So it's hard to imagine that there's not a downside later. Alright, trap, then us, then the room, then the other event. It's very low, very late to get that, but rallying horn here lets us do a little bit more. What happens here? Bringing dead heroes back to life, gain enrage when they take morale damage. Alright, we'll rallying horn first. Decide whether the vampire's good or not. I didn't find the bleed. I tried one bleed run today and it didn't seem very good. The vampire seemed fine as a unit. Bleed didn't seem very good as a strategy. And the vampire is bleed oriented, so I don't really know is the answer. They shuffle me at all? They don't. Okay. Back doing ice damage. Front doing physical damage. And fire to the front as well. Survive that. It's probably here like this. Okay. You get sick later from that event? Okay. How much damage to the back? 70 ice. It's gonna be enraged. It's actually quite a bit more than 70. Fire in the front. It's kind of shit, huh? Wouldn't mind tanking those 2 hits on somebody. We don't care if they die or not. Let me just go ahead of that. All right. Just have to plan out who will be there or not, because the outcomes of the fights are not always very clear.
Holly.
So we're hoping to get the second action off there, which just happened. That's great. Even a third action? I don't know. It's crazy. Probably not. Probably the physical guy shuts that down. Yeah. Got 6 stacks of debuff on him though. And then goblins appear. 14 stacks of enrage. Dude, it goes up in the amount of damage. It's funny. Barbarian not wearing pants, correct. Alright, they didn't even get to the second monster level with an angry champion. This is you can get level 3 Chalice of Youth. Seems really nice. We can get this guy. This guy does do morale damage. He's slow but not as slow as he was. Just profile's kind of shit. Shaman does morale damage? No. Well, I might. Alright, let's grab this thing, see if it's any good in a morale run. We never use it as morale base because we don't, it's an enchantress unit and we don't use morale for an enchantress very much. Got an engineer and a doctor. That's an easy engineer. Let's upgrade our 2 traps. Definitely this one. I'm not sure this one needs to be upgraded. I guess. Okay. Alchemist or event. We'll take event. Let's capture for cash. Workout merchant event. I don't think workout's very good. You can up the skill though, the spell. We can at least check. Yoga for HP regen. HP regen lets me be more aggressive long term with what I spend. I don't hate it. I don't love it either. Alright. Fight here. Who's available? Not you. Not you. The dog is. We've got triple P available. Try this. Okay. Max life is the best boss buff because you can trade HP for resources. HP regen lets you trade HP for resources, dude. That's why I took it. You HP regen every week. So I disagree. Max HP is okay, but I think it's just worse than the HP regen. Takes me, so max HP of 20 HP or 25 HP is the difference between 10 or 12 weeks of regen, right? At 2 more, so. All right. And if we're talking like 140 weeks or 110 weeks rather, there you go. What are we doing with this fight? They are going to heal passive morale losses reduced by 50%. You think that's for everyone or just for them? And gives back max morale at the start of each turn. We're fighting before our trap, so we don't get the enrage bonus. This starts off pretty shit for us. Back nature, front nature, back air. Air and nature. No one has good air and nature resist. Lol. Okay. So it hits the front for nature. Sure. Oh, it's air and nature in the front. What am I saying? Even worse. How fast is this thing? Pretty slow. Slower than us? No. We could make it slower than us. Let's try this. Dude, look at this placement. Second trap after second units. Can't have that. It's just not enough. It takes time to get this the trap ticking. Guess we have to give up on the enrage. Okay. Front air damage. Back nature, front nature. Faster than the rogue. Can we get hit twice in the front? Nature and air? No. Can we get hit once in the back? We can get hit once in the back. Okay. Protected against heroes' skills. Got a Terrify out of it. It's kind of nice. So I can do 30 direct damage with the Demoralize right now. Well, why didn't it do 30 damage? Just definitely said it increased its damage by 100% if they were demoralized. They were demoralized. So what the fuck happened? Dead to the dot, annoyingly. Yeah. Morale damage isn't damage. That's the second time I've been debated by that. Why would I want to do additional damage to a demoralized target and if it wasn't morale damage? Why would I want to split my damage in half like that? Now, dude, when I've already spent time demoralizing you, I'd like to do more physical damage. Wait, what? I thought they were gone already. Alright, could explode. I don't think I have to though. Yeah. Armor resist max life. Max life is fine here. Is it? I guess. Would like the real bonus. Trainer at 956 gold. Trainer again. But this is merchant versus workout. I'd rather take trainer. Okay. All my employees over there. They are now. It's trainer. Alright. Leveling our ghost does what? Where is our ghost? Here. Leveling ghost to 5. A little bit more HP. A little bit more air resists. A little bit more morale attack in the front. Okay. Leveling skeleton ups our AoE again. That seems good. Lots of HP too. It's a nice one. Let's take that. Take that. Dog to 5. Better. Oh wait, better passive. Forgot about this passive. I should be paying some attention to that. Alright, nice. Okay, workout. Life, resist. Don't really fucking care about any of these. Okay. Black market. Is it time to sell some units? I'm looking at this guy, that guy. Probably. You see the vampire abilities, they're bleed based. Screen cap that if you want. Iron Hand. Yeah, questionable there. It's a lot of people though. Alright. Seminar. Get bonus and rage but costs us 40 blood. What does available employees mean? Oh, all available employees get +1 motivation. And I don't know what the fuck this is. That's armor. Who's armor? Hero armor? Unit armor? 40 armor? 40 armor for what? Unit armor is worth something. +1 morale is not worth anything. +2 would be good. +1's useless. Although I can't remember what the next event is. I think the next event's a fight. Alright, I'll pay for this. Can I get them both? No. Okay. Armor increased by 40. So it's... What? It says 2 next to it, but it increases it by 40. Sure. Veterans in the snow? No, it's 29 weeks, not for 2 weeks. God alone knows what that means. Alright. Let them heal. What happened to leveling Triple P? He wasn't available for leveling, or I just chose not to? I may have chose not to. I think it's a 2-turn buff. That might be reasonable. Alright, let's take the fight. It's level 2 armor buff, perhaps. Alright, they've got a physical damage dealer. This guy takes less damage from traps. They're doing a lot of nature. I had a very nature resistant guy here. Seems to have gone away. This guy does frontal physical. $32 twice. I don't think either of these guys survive that. So we would be taking... Oh, we ignore the dot. You need to start of the dungeon. Do you think the dot includes the stupid... I think the dot just doesn't trigger, or it goes to the next person. Let's find out. They're not even going to be demoralized yet. Alright, let's run that. I'd love to have my group be enraged, but not having Bone Catapult out right now is so bad. Okay. So the rogue just attacked this unit. Well, that unit has more HP anyways. Oh wait, my skeleton has 132 HP. Who fucking knew? I didn't know. Minus 15 damage and morale. Morale seems insanely strong, doesn't it? Like compared to like the bleed strategy where you got like wiped out in 2 seconds. Can get a big tanky, no. I mean, this is a skeleton. He's gonna have a lot of fucking resists, the skeleton. A lot of HP. Is he worth bringing? Yeah, he might be. Okay. Alright, engineer, merchant. I think both our traps are leveled. Take the event. Do we want another? What is this? Is this the thing we already have? Is this a Juboko? Jubako. Do I want another one of these? No? Absolutely not. Reject. Work out. I mean, we'll have a look. HP for tiers. I mean, maybe. Got gold for HP damage. Absolutely. 104 life loss is definitely percent based. Okay. Event or alchemists. Take the event. 2 of my employees. It's not annoying. Fucking events. 10 weeks. I get a full resolve heal though when that happens, right? Let's just take that then. Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? It's not bad, but he's not as good as the other units. Okay. Seems fine. Veterans here, veterans here. Aztec ruins or stronghold? Aztec ruins give me... I can't remember which of these gives me goblins. I think it's stronghold gives me goblins. Okay. Alright. So, trap placement before our units for once. It's nice. We could be enraged. Applies broken armor. Deals a million things. Dodges the effect of the first trap. So we definitely want a rally horn here. Is that enough time? It's probably enough time. Alright. They do extra damage to... No, they don't. Okay. So we rally horn. Alright. Fire to the front. Fire to the back. Frost to the front. Fire and frost to the front. Oh yeah? So everyone dies there. Question is, how fast? We need to survive that first. Dies at speed 35. So we're going to take ice damage too. Lowest ice. We are. Jesus, this is kind of bad news. Do we even survive this? Let's take a look. So they're going to nuke us for 21 with an additional, we'll call it 50%, makes it about 30. And then they're going to hit us for 60, reduced by a third, so about 40. 40 and 30, 70. We're okay. Okay. Air? Oh, it's not ice, it's air. I see. What's better then? We're still dead here. Do I have a fire and air? No. Okay. Back rank is still fire. How much fire? A lot. All right. It's not going to be a great fight. Fastest is doing fire in the front. Fire in the back just immediately obliterates something. 20. Okay. Shield guy blocks back damage. Reduces damage behind him. Not quite the same, but... all we're trying to do is get that extra stack there and one more round here. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'd like a third Yeti. No. No, we wouldn't like the first two Yetis either. So, we'll pass. Could heal our slaveholder. Feels like an entire waste of everybody's time. What else can we do here? A merchant. Fine. I would really like to take that trainer, but we lose Sanctuary. We may not be able to afford Sanctuary, and the only Sanctuaries that really help us are buffs for our monsters or morale debuffs for them. Is it possibly to spend 1200 on leveling with all of our people available? Except for Triple P, who I actually would like to level. Already level 5 here, already level 5 there, already level 5 there. So we're leveling up kind of the... Yeah, we definitely want to do this. All right, let's take a trainer. All right, we want to get our guys to be a little less squishy. What does the last level of this do? A bunch more HP. Okay. Gonna have 3 monster rooms soon. Okay. Everybody gets a level. Enjoy. Okay. Alchemist. Cheers to blood. Okay. And then veterans in the stronghold seems good. You need to heal. You could heal. We need a daughter here. This looks pretty good. Great. I wish we could sell useless traps, but we cannot. Alright, starting with the round for, what is this, applying demoralized, then they walk in here. Already demoralized for only 2 rounds though. Getting rallying horn down would be nice. Shuffle us, can't be demoralized. Need to master spells. Nor's first attack suffered. Okay. Doing nature, ice, and nature. Nature to the back. And nature to the front. No, nature everywhere, ice everywhere, and nature to the back. So the orc is really good here. Nature and ice everywhere. Mora is not so great. It doesn't really matter. Chat, do you guys know if it's directly behind or all positions behind? Shuffle, thank you. All right, let's run that. Nature, and we don't have good nature resist in this team, which is too bad. Ice everywhere. Speed debuff. Okay. Perfect. It doesn't do anything else, huh? Holy shit, that's a lot of physical damage. If we had bled it, we probably would have killed it. Yeah, I guess it's actually quite a lot of morale damage too. Leveled minions early seem really strong. You gone too? No, you're at 9. Okay. Armor? Second rallying horn or better enslavement. Jesus. Some sad fucking rewards. Okay. Trainer and engineer. Level our traps at? They're at 4, right? Yeah. So the engineer doesn't help us. Don't really have very much money for trainer, but we could get maybe like 1 level on 1 guy. Is it worth? Maybe? Tankier, 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 tankier. Perfect. Okay. Alright, therapist. Does it matter? Yeah, let's this guy go back once. Okay. Business trip or plunder. Business trip. Bone dog out for 8 weeks, but a shit ton of cash. 15% chance that a guy who dies come back as a skeleton warrior. Skeletons have extra HP for us. It's kind of interesting. Let's try that synergy. Business trip or trainer, we have no money. Presumably business trip. Okay. Elementals have a 20% chance to apply 1 additional effect stack. How many elementals are we running? There's 1 there. Oh, that's not. These are demons, apparently. The ghost isn't... Wait, is this elemental or demon? I think it's demon. Do we literally have 0 elementals? I thought this was an earth elemental. No, it's not. I think we might literally be at 0. Thank you, Blad US. I don't actually name characters in this one. This one auto names based off of the game, so sorry. Send one of the Yetis away. 200 gold. Yeah. Okay. We got a champion in an ice dungeon. Everyone is equally represented here, Nobu. Probably. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Ready for immune to demoralize. Regenerates 10% morale every round. Nope. Yup. Nope. Alright. So none of them are immune to the trap. Hits harder versus enraged units. I think enrage is still good for us. Alright. Does 1,000,000 fire damage. How's our fire resist? Atrocious. How fast? 85. They shuffling us? They're not. So we're gonna rip this dude. So we get 1 cast, then we're dead. Go. All right. You know what? I'm not sure this is worth. The demoralize is too late. There's not enough time for this to tick. So I guess maybe we don't do the enrage at the beginning. What I'd really like to do is replace that enrage trap with a different one. Another morale attacking one, but not that one. Yeah. Yeah, they do additional damage to enraged targets though. I'm not sure it's worth for us. Okay. At least the one does. The other one was not the very good one though, Iron Hand. There's one I'm looking for. It's like Pile of Bones, which is pretty nice. We can slow them down. No morale attacks in this terrain, unfortunately.
Holly. I'm committed.
I wonder why 56.
I'm committed.
We're dead here.
I'm committed.
It's okay. We started a fuck ton of morale over there. It's unfortunate. It'd been really nice if you had just, you know, not been here anymore. We get one hit here, so we can demoralize the back, which will get rid of them, or scare the front. Pretty big scare. Does backfire damage, back air damage. Okay. Great. Do we want Tree Dude, or do we want level 3 skeleton life? Or do we want do we want a skeleton lord to go with our skeletons? Does he have any sort of morale attack? I don't think he does. Look at his passive. Yeah, I realize he's a skeleton lord. Enrage is kind of not that great though. I don't know. Can sometimes. Sure, morale damage plus 30%, but not for our traps or spells. We get the vulnerability. The heroes have the bonuses versus that. Good resistances. Air, fire, ice. Yeah, not terrible. I really would like the 3rd level of Chalice of Youth. Buffs all of our existing units, of which we're using a ton. Alright, I'll take this. Okay.
Good work.
What do we get? Additional monster rooms, boo. Affected by tiredness, which doesn't affect morale at all, so sure. Alright, we have to field more units now, which is kind of annoying. We have to field 3 rounds of units right now. Okay. I would like to get some healing here. All right, veterans, you bet. All right, what do they have? They have eat negative, shuffle us. Morale loss is reduced. Kind of bad group for us, huh? Nothing against buffed units though. 2 units back there. Do we just let them have the first round? Probably. The only issue is I set it up for these ones to die first. Actually, if we do it that way, we can give him a full dot here. Then skip this fight entirely. Then give them terror. Then give them the other one. Alright. Doing air damage to the front. They shuffle us though. You think that goes away at the start of the first fight? What if we just put Dire Venom in and sacrificed him immediately? Okay, and then don't get shuffled. Fairly air resistant, area ice, back nature. Okay. Give him a goblin horde. Important not to give this unit a turn, because giving that unit a turn lets it remove its debuff. I don't want to give that. We're super fast here, so we just Spectral Explosion here. I don't know why, I guess randomly move triggers but doesn't do anything when there's one. No, it shuffled us again. Fuck that. That's bullshit. We took a fight already. The first fight it's supposed to shuffle, and we already did it. That's bullshit. I don't like being lied to by tooltips. It really angers me. You have to get a bleed there to hope it doesn't take away the thing we care about. I don't know if it replaces the debuff before it takes a tick or not. Looks like it does. It just took the debuff. Okay. Lied to by tooltips. All right, challenge upgrade. Yep. Okay. Tricked indeed. Okay, Mora and Freddy would like to sit. Dire Venom kind of wants to sit. Let's see what's coming up, though. I guess I shouldn't have done that till we walk through this. How are our resources? 591. What's the trainer get for us? Engineer gets nothing. Alchemist, business trip. What's trainer do for us? Maybe here. What do we have? Like 500? We're definitely taking a trainer here. Okay. How much is it to upgrade you, you crazy man? 320 and 240 for 560. That's really good, actually. Okay. Never take merchant. I don't like merchant. Alchemist here. A lot of resources, sure. To blood. Then to gold. Okay. Business trip, merchant. Fighting veterans in a minute. We do need some people. Do we buy another one person now? Need a couple more people. Business trip's valuable though. Trainer engineer event next. I think we're business tripping. Dire Venom out for a couple weeks. Triple P out for a couple weeks. Skeleton out for 5 weeks. Heals 1 motivation. Ghost is very good for this strategy, and we're short people. Actually, I don't want to lose any of these people, honestly. 5 weeks does not have him return in time to get trained either, so it's probably the Ghost. Rip. Okay. So we need to train him there. Veterans again. This is Aztec runes. We're short people. Who wants to be limited to the second room? You. Second or third? Second. Does it matter here? If I care, if I'm probably ignoring room 1. It's just anyone who is in room 1 can't be deployed to room 2, right? So it looks something like this. Okay. Morale at the start of their turn. Skill also removes all penalties. What skill? What is a penalty? No idea. Alright. Do we want to be buffed? Yeah. Do we rally horn? What trap is it? There's a morale trap. Come into here with minus 40 speed. Do we want these guys out for 10 weeks? Front air damage. Front fire damage. Area fire damage. We get 1 cast of this unit. We do want to trigger their stuff. But that's each turn, so that doesn't help. And actually, we want this one to be the other trap, not that one. I think we probably skip room 1, honestly. Unless Mora could die before this unit goes, which it could. Means the debuff's worse too, but let's say we wanted to stack up more, minus morale. We do get 1 cast off for faster. Will we die to a single hit from this? No. So that will trigger. Lose all penalties, heals damage. I can't control which one. None of them are going to be damaged. Does it even trigger when it's not damaged? Okay. Okay, they're all going to be here. Doing air to the front and fire to the front. Air and fire. What kind of fucking damage profile is that? How do I have no one resistant to fire? Like at all? Air and fire, you say? Fuck. I could waste this by putting Freddy Bob in there and having him just stab something. I think that's actually actively bad, so maybe we just skip room 1. Okay. There's an 85 speed. There's 75 fire damage. With a 50% modifier. Nope. Will we even go if we go there? No, we won't. It can be the dog. The dog's pretty unexciting there. No, I didn't skip a trap. Okay. Alright, not super keen on this. We'll see how it works. Could use a couple more minions right about now.
Holly.
Goodbye before you act? No? What is your morale? 12. You blatant Tycon. Shit it. Welcome back. Immediately gets rid of the debuff. Gets to act. Feels kind of bad. Man. The ability converting debuffs before they tick is so strong. That's the difference between winning or losing the fight there, actually. What does my skeleton do that I resurrected as, anything? Nope. He does bleed. Got rid of that one, that's good. We go ahead of it this time? 15 we do, that's really nice. Okay. Crystal Skull. Fang. Demons attack, regenerate 20% of their damage dealt, but it's not morale damage. Okay, we'll take the second Crystal Skull. It's for stalling. Alright, trainer available. Who's wounded now? Couple people. We really need some more people back, don't we? Leveling Freddy Bob would be nice, and leveling Triple P would be nice. Not sure we can afford, but this event sucks for us. We can kind of afford. Alright, we'll take trainer. Well, if we take trainer, we can't take course. Who's going to be sent on a course? 2 levels for Triple P. Can we even afford it? At 655? Maybe? Can we afford to have the person gone? This guy's back in a week, though. So it'd be like 50-50. Oh, and there's this dude, too. I don't really want these guys being sent on courses. But engineer's useless for us. Alright. Do we want to accept... They want to take my skeleton for 450. I'm tempted, but you can't have him. Alright, course. 337 for 2 levels. Maybe. It's been kind of useless as he is. Definitely want Alchemist. Need to convert blood and tears into gold. Okay. Have to buy some people at the merchant. Naga is useful for a stress build, right? And is this the other trap that's maybe useful for us? Maybe take both these. I don't know yet. We can maybe think about leveling that. See if it's going to be any good. Alright, veterans in the Aztec caves are fine. Need to heal. Running 6 here. Still wounding like 3. What happened to my ghost? Gone for another couple weeks. All right. They are pretty not resistant to morale attacks, although they have a lot of morale. First room is a slow and a trap. None of these guys, this one replaces debuffs. Okay. All right, damage is air. Do they shuffle me? They do. Air to the front. Fire everywhere. And nature to nature everywhere. We just want people who are not air vulnerable in the front. Or not in the front, rather. Okay. Misty and Rage, does it matter? Kind of need the other thing ticking though. I think we'll be okay. All right, and what here? Air to the front. I don't know how good of shape we're in here. Doesn't feel like very good shape. Okay. Really use some fire resistant guys. If you could not kill him, that'd be great. Yes, nicely. Okay. Did some morale damage though. They are still slowed. Should be able to up the amount of, so this is, what is this? Jumps, but only jumps if the above 50%, and this, but it has a chance to stun, which is useful. And this does back morale damage, and what? 100%, extra 100% if they're not there, 35. So we're gonna go first. How much is he taking? 30, and he's at how much? 80. So if we did 52 morale to him, it's probably actually worth. All right. Stun 2. This thing goes next. Maybe that was the wrong way around. He might have just died to his own dot there. He gets another attack here. That will kill this. Oh! Must have missed the roll on which one they remove. That's nice. I think we could have played that last little bit better though. Power plus 8 or more enslavement. Alright, power plus 8 it is. Took some wounds. Sure, got some healing though. Alright. What are we on cash? $375. Business trip's a good event. We have another trainer coming up and a course. We're not really going to be able to afford to train Triple P, I don't think. Maybe level 2 to level 3. I'm not sure. I think this is business trip. Alright, send the archer off for 233 cash for 8 weeks. The dog off for 5 weeks and 191 cash. Can you force the course by putting everyone in the garrison? I don't think so. I don't think it's... I think course selects from everybody. Magic Burst is nice, but we're pretty late already, right? See, this unit is one of the... I mean, this is one of our few fire-resistant units. It also isn't bad in this because it basically adds just 2 more levels of Demoralize, which is okay. Sucks to get rid of skeletons right now with double skeleton synergy. Maybe we go for this and hope we get the gold back. I mean, it's not that hard to get. I mean, okay, the difference in here is what? Like 150? So 20% of what equals 150? So it's really not that much gold, right? Like 3,000 gold or something. Not even. It's times 5. Divided by, I was dividing by 20. Wait. Let's try that again. All right. So 233 minus 87, about 150. All right. So 20% of what is 150? It's divided by 0.2 is the issue, not by 20. Okay, so it's 150 over 0.2, which is times 5, right? So 150 times 5, 150 times 10 is 1,500, so it's 750. It's dirt cheap. This is way better. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I was dividing by 20 instead of 0.2. I'm like, that number seems big, but I'll just go with it. Math on stream. Okay. A course here. Chat's trying to tell me that what? I can force who goes by doing what now? If I want to force Triple P to go on this course, how do I do it? Put him there. Only have one employee. We can test. We can test right now. We should have 0 people available for a course if we do this. I don't think it works that way. Yeah, look who's wrong, chat. It's you, chat. You're wrong. Chat says the opposite. Well, we can test that too. Right. Should be no one available if we do this then. Chat, you're still wrong. Okay, so it takes from both pools, which is fine. Okay, don't mind leveling the Naga. Put 1 in employee. No, we've already done it. We've already tried both variations. There's only 2 things you can do with moving people around. You can either move them to the employees or you can move them to the garrison. That's it. The only 2 places you can put them. Yeah, exactly. It's probably a coincidence for you. All right, trainer, collector. Collectors is fine. We'll pay. Do we want to pay a little bit of life? We need some. We've got a champion fight coming up and we need some people back. I think we're paying blood here. Like that. And then we're going to pay a therapist. Getting 2 levels would be 2 would be 1's good there, 1's good there, 2's good there, 1's good there. Okay. Spin around, do a burpee first. Exactly. That way you get it lucky. Tap your head a couple times, etc. Seems fine. All right, champion fight now. Quick break from me, and we'll come back and do this. It's a little light on people still. All right, back in a few, chat. I'll see you guys shortly.
Returned.
All right. Thank you, Fei Long, for the resub. 36 months. Champion Dungeon. In the Stronghold, it looks like. Yeah. All right. What are we bringing? We do have 9 minions, so we can take all 3 fights staffed. We probably want to set up for pretending to do that. It would cost us 1 guy. Put him in the 3rd room, though. Maybe it's okay. We'd like a mix of ice and fire resist available to us. We only have like 2 fire resistant units. God, we are so short on fire resistant units. Ghost is pretty powerful. He gets a unit, a round or 2 to last. Something like this, I think. Okay. Alright, just a level 7 Berserker, level 7 Herbalist, and there he is, the fire dude himself. Full fucking fire damage. Rip. Okay. 90 fire damage. Also nature damage. 85. The fire goes first. So we can get 1 cast of this if we do it like that. Doesn't bounce. We could just sack somebody to that. Could get 2 howls off though. Gonna get 2 howls off anyways. Want to stack those demoralizes. Nor the first attack suffered. Probably do want someone going ahead of him then. What does this look like? Minus 50% fire resist. Powerful. Yes, yes. How fast is he? Too fast. Does this change anything? We get 1 more. We get an extra slow on them. Slows don't help us here. Do I just run a decoy unit for that? If we have something that can survive the fire hit enough to draw the nature, we should run it. I'm just not sure we do. 50% of that is 45, so it does 135 damage. This guy will survive 135, right? Like that. So this gives us 2. Not getting shuffled. That seems okay.